morning, everybody, and happy day 9 of VLOGMAS. Today we are doing a workout from And8 Fitness, who I've actually done a workout from once before, and I couldn't really remember the vibe of it, and then last night when I went to their channel, I was like, oh right, I will be twerking. Based in Washington, D.C., And8 Fitness is a dance-based cardio workout designed to get your heart pumping and your whole body moving. From this 45-minute class, you can expect fun moves, wild energy, and a power playlist of hip-hop, trap, and a dash of top 40 hits. So it seems like they teach in person in D.C., so if you're in that area, I would highly recommend checking out. The workout that we will be doing today will be shocking to no one. It's giving Christmas the ultimate holiday twerkout. I mean, that just sounds like me, minus the twerking part. I am very excited for this workout today, mostly because I am a little sore. It's not a bad thing. I think I'm just nervous, we're only on day 9. There's a lot of days left. I also kind of missed the gym. The gym will be waiting for us after the holidays and we can just get back to our normal schedule. And even though obviously I would hope none of you are doing this because working out every single day is not sustainable, but I feel like this challenge is a really weird but good way to show that you can get off track and then get right back on. Because I'm sure at some point someone's gonna ask me in the comments of one of these videos, well, what are you gonna do to get back to your normal workout routine when this whole thing is done? And the answer is, I'm gonna get back to my normal workout routine once this whole thing is done. Will I maybe need to start with 2 days a week instead of 3 just to get my body back into the type of lifting I was doing before? Yeah, that's okay. When you fall out of a routine, the best way to get back into it is to just start. Waiting for motivation, waiting for the perfect moment. It's gonna be a faster route if you just rip off the Band-Aid and take action. And I know people don't like hearing that. People want the trick or the magic solution, and I blame marketing and social media for that. But the best thing you can do is just start. Obviously easier said than done. Obviously there's little tricks and tips along the way. A lot of figuring out what increases your chances of getting it done, but that's a topic for a different video. Let's quickly chat schedule for the day. Pretty light in terms of showing up for people. I'm teaching a strength-based class this morning at 8. Then I'm gonna film some mobility drills, short little snippet videos from all of the mobility assessments that I did with my private clients. Now I'm just kind of giving them little pieces of homework. I have 2 virtual clients. I have to edit class from this morning, and then we're gonna meet up to do a little dance and workout. Anyway, we have to get ready for class, so we're gonna do that. Goodbye. Cold nips at your toes, wrap up in winter clothes. Can you be mine for Christmas? Can you be mine for Christmas? Wow. let's talk. All right, baby, that was a Christmas workout right there. I will tell you what. So let's go through description, title, thumbnail, all of that. This workout is called It's Giving Christmas, the ultimate holiday dance workout. If we scroll into the description, there is nothing red flaggy. It's very joyful. It definitely like sets the tone of what to expect. And they also give a tutorial for like people who are like absolute beginners who maybe want to learn the steps before actually doing it with music, which I think is so smart and kind. So I love everything about this. No claims, just vibes. So before we jump into talking about if it's science-backed and did I enjoy it, I want to talk about cardio. I do have an entire video breaking down different heart rate zones and the benefits of training in them, but today we're going to keep it super general. Very often, cardio gets branded as a way to burn calories, and that is it. A lot of times it's associated with weight loss, and while those two things aren't false by any means, to simply say that those are the only reasons to do cardio training is very limited in its view. So I want to take a minute to expand our horizons. Some of the many benefits of cardiovascular training is number one, improving your heart health. It can also improve your memory and overall brain function. It can improve your bone density. It can also improve your digestion, strengthen your lungs, increase your energy, improve your sleep, strengthen your immune system, improve your coordination, and enhance your overall mood. To quote Elle Woods, exercise gives you endorphins. Endorphins make you happy. Happy people just don't kill their husbands. They just don't. So that's a whole big old list right there. You can see that there are so many benefits, and many of them also overlap with strength training, which is one of the many reasons why I recommend a well-rounded movement routine. The current recommendation for overall exercise is 150 minutes of moderate intensity exercise a week, or 75 minutes of intense or vigorous intensity exercise throughout the week. Now, does that mean that you need to get outside and sprint for 75 minutes a week? No. You could dance a day for 30 minutes. You could then strength train for an hour another day during your week. You could then go play pickleball for 45 minutes on another day, and you could go for a long ass walk on another day. These numbers, these guidelines, I don't want them to feel prescriptive. It should almost feel freeing to know that any movement that you enjoy can count toward those numbers. And more importantly, count toward your overall health. So anyway, I just like to point that out anytime we're talking about cardio, because I think number one, it gets very branded as like, this is for weight loss, this is to get skinty, this is just a way to like manually rip calories off of our body. Or on the other side, you have people who say you never have to do cardio and you should only strength training and your physique will look better if you only do strength training. That might be true, but again, I like to view this as an overall health perspective. And if you want a happy, healthy heart, you gotta do some cardio. So let's talk about if this, I mean, what are we talking about science-backed wise? Like, is this cardio? Yeah. For me, I would say this was, oh, actually, let's look. I'm wearing a Fitbit. If I had to guess, this was probably like zone 2, zone 3 cardio for me. I also wasn't pushing myself too much because we have a month ahead of us. Average heart rate was 127 beats per minute. That's gonna be around zone 2-ish for me. Yeah. Ooh, she did get up there though. That must have been All I Want for Christmas Is You. That song gets me. If you don't want to hear this fun story, fast forward a minute, but the most memorable part of my bachelorette party was the end of the night. We ended up at this, if you're from Philly, we ended up at Tavern on Broad. May it rest in peace. It's like an underground bar. I actually also spent my 21st birthday there at the end of the night, so it was like a full circle moment. And there's people from all walks of life. Bikers, frat boys, a bachelorette party in the corner. And we're all in our own little groups. And all of a sudden, All I Want for Christmas, Mariah Carey comes on. And it was like the whole bar united. Like that song unites people. What was I talking about? Oh, right. Is this cardio? Definitely cardio. Zone 2, zone 3 for other people. And those things have wonderful benefits. And this was such a fun way to spend 20 minutes. And like we talked about yesterday, add into that retirement fund of my long-term health. So if we have to give this a rating on science-backed, like, yeah, it's a cardio workout. I got my heart rate up a little bit. I got some steps in. We're gonna give it a 5 out of 5. Let's talk about if I enjoyed it. What do you think? Okay, obviously having the time of my life. Again, we love dancing, we love music. Here's something that I do wanna point out. I don't actually know this instructor's name, or I feel really bad. Dom. Okay, Dom is a pro. If we're talking about coaching here, right? Like coaching you through the movement. If we're talking about the interaction on the screen, this is a pro right here. This is a group fitness instructor. Something I love that Dom did, she kept coming up to the screen to be like, show me. And that got me pumped. I was like, oh, I gotta show Dom. I gotta show off right now. She was such an incredible motivator and coach. Like, that's the difference. And this is what I'm trying to get across in some of these videos when I talk about like showing us the movements rather than coaching us through the movements. And I understand there are people who don't like that for whatever reason, but the benefit of it, there's so many. Having that little external motivation, having those little adjustments, having those little cues, it is really, really helpful. So shocking to no one, I am giving this a 5 out of 5 for my enjoyment. And there we have it, another perfect 10 score, up there with Mind Pump. Two very different things. Let's pick tomorrow's workout. All right, diving in. We're gonna dive in and pick one. I liked that method the other day. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. We are doing Natasha Ocean, and we're doing a gym workout. I'm excited. I have tried some of Natasha's programs before in different videos, so you can go search for those if you would like to watch them. I really love Natasha and respect her. I think she does a great job of like supporting her claims with evidence and reaching out to experts when she is not as knowledgeable on a topic. So I'm very excited. I've actually never tried one of her gym programs. I think that she has like teasers or like maybe the first of the workouts on YouTube somewhere. So we're gonna do some poking around tonight. Make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on future Vlogmas videos, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.